Michael Weatherly reveals how Michael Caine, Oprah Winfrey and O.J. Simpson inspired his series Bull. Michael Weatherly's next project after leaving, a legal drama loosely based on the early life of TV psychologist Dr. Phil, might be sounded like a left-field choice. But according to Weatherly, the series is less about Phil and more about what's known as trial science. It really is an important behind-the-curtain aspect of jury trials in the United States, said Weatherly, who plays Dr. Jason Bull, who helps select juries in order to play the legal system. It's really just about understanding motivations, human behaviors, socio-economic groups and class structures. The actor told that the O.J. Simpson trial and a high-profile lawsuit against Oprah Winfrey both provided inspiration. The O.J. trial was something I looked at when starting. Why did they choose the jury selection from downtown LA rather than Santa Monica? Well, it's very funny when you actually look at why. Gil Garcetti, who was the DA at the time, knew that for election purposes, having a downtown jury on a high-profile case is going to impact his election results differently if it went well. Also, some people had surmised parts of the teams did not want to make the drive all the way down to Santa Monica. Something as stupid and simple as not wanting to make the extra 30-minute drive can swing which pool of people you get. As for Oprah, before Dr. Phil became a TV personality, he was a legal consultant who aided the talk show host when she was sued for making disparaging comments about beef and mad cow disease. On her show, she was talking about the beef industry, how that beef was regulated and mad cow disease, which, in the 90s, was becoming a very high-profile concern, Weatherly explained. She was sued for $1 billion by the cattle industry. The case was being set in Marshall, Texas, and she was losing the case, even though the science and the facts were on her side, because the jury was in the beef industry. So no matter what Oprah said, they were going to side against her, even if it was wrong. They were less concerned with the facts and more concerned with the tone and the narrative of the story and how it matched up with how they saw the world. So that's really what it's about. It's about this guy, this maverick, iconoclastic character. He takes a look at what's needed in the trial, what story needs to be shaped. It's not about the facts. It's about the story you decide to tell with the facts you choose to illuminate. One final inspiration for Dr. Jason Bull, in terms of the character's look, was so Michael Caine, with Weatherly latching onto the visual of a young Caine in spectacles from the Harry Palmer spy series of the 1960s. The first thing I did when I read the script for was write glasses on the top of it after finishing the last page, he explained. Those 60s glasses that Michael Caine made so famous. Caine was a starting point. From his Harry Palmer stuff, he just knew how to do those glasses very well. And glasses make it very forgiving if you've had a late night the night before. They hide a lot of sins. As I get older, I find that the sins are harder to cover up. Has already proven to be a hit in the US, with a second season in the works, and Weatherly has hinted at a slightly different feel for the new episodes. My version of Jason Bull, and I think it syncs up with the new showrunner, Glenn Cairns, is that Bull's a bit of a mess, he said. And he's not as sure of himself as I think he may have been in the early part of season 1. I think he's going to unravel a bit.